Good day to everybody out there. This See Thy Wealth, water your health. Drink a glass of water as we sit out here and catch this view. I want y'all to see it with me. How beautiful it is out here. You know? And just wanted to kind of come on here and talk to y'all, man, just about life and being retired at the age of 40, or before the age of 40, being retired. But if I could get y'all to like the video, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and also hit that notification bell all once you subscribe to the channel, so you get every notification that every notification when we do a video, whether it's live, whether we drop a video, you get that. So hit that like button so we can get these videos out into the algorithm. I want to talk to y'all about being retired before the age of 40 and not even being a millionaire when it comes to finances. And I think that this might be a trend that we're moving towards, where people are retiring before the age of 40 and, you know, not worried about having a whole bunch of money. I think the priority is becoming happiness and having freedom of your time, because your most important asset outside of your health is your time. Yes, we can have time and be in bad health. I'd rather have great health with my time as opposed to being here with very little health and having a long time. I'd rather have a short amount of time and great health than to be suffering. Let's put it like that. So I'm retired. I retired before I turned 40 years old. That retire at 65, 70 years old and collect the Social Security and a pension, I think that whole trend of what it used to be is gone. I think that movement has passed. I think that us and the younger, anybody under 40 years old, I think that you have to figure it out for yourself, how to put money aside, the right investments to make, property to purchase, and so on and so forth. We cannot rely on becoming 65, 70 years old and receiving a monthly check. As we can see, inflation is very bad. Cost of everything is going up. Rent, mortgages, interest rates, bread, eggs, everything is going skyrocketing high. So the question is, what are you doing to put yourself in a position to make sure that you can thwart those attacks, whether it's by the commercial commerce industry, whether it's by the government, whether it's by the farmers? What are you doing to put yourself in a position to where you can thwart those actions done by others, so that you're in direct responsibility of every action that you decide to make, that you're producing all the food that you decide to eat, all the water that you want to take in, all the energy that you need? Are you producing those things? Most of us aren't. So we're under the control of somebody else. We don't know what it feels like to have freedom. And for somebody like me, who has retired before the age of 40, right? And I'm not a millionaire. We have to get out of this myth that you have to be rich to retire. You do not have to be rich to retire. If you have a plan, you have some land that you have paid off free and clear, and you're set up the right way, you do not have to be rich to retire. When I say rich, you don't have to be a multi-millionaire, because I shouldn't even say rich, because you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire. You don't have to have a whole bunch of money to retire. You just don't. I have retired before the age of 40 years old, and I don't have $1 million in cash or assets, material speaking. I'm well worth more than $1 million. Me personally, I'm well more than worth $1 million. And I know where my value and my worth is. It's not in money. It's in my free time. My ability to be able to come out here any time of the day that I want to and look at the Caribbean Sea. You might not be able to see it, but that water is aqua. Up close it's not. Right in, 80 to 100 feet back, you got Aqua. I can come out here any time of the day I want, any time of the night I want, because I am retired. I don't have to go into someone else's establishment every day. The 9-to-5 gig is done for me. I have nothing against the 9-to-5 work. If that's what you have to do as a ladder and a stepping stone to get to where you got to get to, use it, utilize it. Utilize that as your business partner. Your 9-to-5 is your business partner. But being free, to me, is being being healthy. Healthy is my wealth. When I say health, I mean I have my body, my limbs, everything operating and moving accordingly without the assistance, without the assistance of anybody else. What did I do with the piece? Excuse me, family, I done lost my piece. It can't be too far. I'll find it when I get up. Might be in my shirt. Anyhow, you know, freedom is it, man. Like, that's what I've been seeking. I'm happy to be retired. I'm happy to be, people think that you gotta retire at 65, 70 years old, and then you got a few more years to live. Most of the time, if you're not eating really good on a raw food diet, alkaline, mostly hydrating fruits and vegetables, if you're not eating like that, you're dying early. Let's just be real. So if you're living to 75, 80 years old and you have to work till 65, 70, you really don't have a lot of time to yourself. You don't have any time to yourself, to be honest. You just don't. Nah, man, I think that we have to start to recognize and learn from one another. You know, people always ask me certain things, you know, and for me, I just ask y'all to hit the like button. Y'all come and ask me certain questions about what I'm doing, who I'm using, what this and that. Like, just hit the like button. That's all. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to subscribe to the channel, at least like the video. Help the video get into the algorithm. What can you not like about a young man that has overcome all odds, went to jail for 6.5 years for being a petty drug dealer, and has come home to utilize every resource that I possibly could to not go back, as well as to thrive in a society where most systems are really not for you. I mean, what can you not like about that? I'm not asking nobody to, you know, I'm not asking anybody to be worshiping me. All I'm saying is share the fact that a young man, a young brother, has taken his life and turned it around. That it was again, I just got pulled over last summer driving from Miami to upstate New York, or not upstate, to Manhattan. I got pulled over last July. Last July. Was it last July or the year before? Damn, the time that went by so fast. It was the year before. Might have been last year. Last July. It was probably last July. Police pulled me over in South Carolina, stripped my whole car of everything. Everything, took everything out my car. And, you know, I don't think I'll have to worry about that energy here. You know, people are gonna be people. But the fact of the matter is, we wanna retire before we get to 60 and 50 and 60, you know what I'm saying? I retired before the age of 40. I've been retired now for a few years. I mean, I still have been active in the workforce in regards to like investing, but I've been retired really. And now that I have this land, I'm really retired. My money, my energy, 9 to 5, my energy went into building up a lot of corporations' dreams, the few that I dare work for. That's where it went into. Now my energy is going into building up my life, my house, my land, my dreams, my wealth, my health. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we don't have to be super wealthy and rich to retire with multi-millions of dollars. We just don't. We don't. You have to have a plan. You have to organize. And ultimately, you have to take action. You have to take action. If you're not taking action, you're wasting time. All of those dreams and plans and goals without actions is a waste of time. Let's just be honest. It's a waste of time. I can be here every day within 15 to 20 minutes. Every day, via car. I can be here every day. So, and this is my peace. I can come out here and do my workouts right here. I can come out here and meditate. I don't need any outside noises. I can listen to the force of the waves in the ocean or the sea. You know? So yeah, man, this is what 40 and retired look like as a young black man, a young African who was raised in America. A young African who was born and raised in America. Actually, I'm an American. I'm an American. That's my nationality, American. I'm a born American. So this is what you see Americanized. This is what you get from somebody who has been Americanized, went through the hell of being a petty drug dealer, come home and take his life to a level that I could have never imagined. A lot of people can't even imagine this, and they've been home for years and never went to jail. And like I always been saying recently, going to jail is for suckers. This is a winner's lifestyle right here. And you can't go wrong with this at all. All you could do is just hope to continue to get better and keep winning. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, continuing to get better and to continue to keep winning. We are retired at the age, before the age of 40, we retired. We got here, we got the retirement before the age of 40. And nobody could take that away from us. Nobody could take that away from us that we retired before the age of 40. I can't tell you what I did with that piece. I really cannot. Damn. So yeah, I'm thankful and I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could take that away from me. I retired before the age of 40. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna be retiring ever. Some people are always going to be working. And that's all about priorities. What are your priorities? Your priorities will align with what you really want to get done in life. That's it. I don't care what you talk about doing. Your priorities and what you do with those priorities will ultimately determine where you end up in life. And that's just what it is. With that, everybody have a good day. I'm going to get out of here, get back on my side of town. I'm already on my side of town, but get back, you know, to the crib and, you know, they get ready. I just seen them bringing the septic shit over earlier. So that's all being done today. But yeah, tap into your frequency. We don't have to be out here trying to be a part of no fucking rat race, trying to make $100 million and $2 million and step on each other's neck or step on somebody's neck to get to where you want to get to. Because trust and believe, you making it way up, somebody's getting knocked down on the ground. You don't have to step on nobody's neck to get to where you want to get to in life. It's been painted that way. And then even if it's not painted that way, when you get into the competitive nature of capitalism, that's what you're going to do. You're going to step on somebody to get to where you want to go. That's just how the shit is, whether you want it to be like that or not. And with that, man, listen, I'm not going to go on for 24 minutes, more minutes. I'm ready to let y'all go, get back to my space, and, you know, just live a blessed and highly prayerful and thankful life, because I'm just showing so much gratitude out here. This is a life of abundance, and I'm going to continue to keep exercising my rights to freedom, to live free and live good. One.